Observed annually every third Saturday of February, World Pangolin Day aims at raising awareness of this scaled mammal, whose population is not known but flagged as critically endangered by the International Union for Conservation of Nature. At UWEC Conservation Area, efforts to give another life to poached, rescued and hurt pangolins is always prioritized.
I'm Dr. Victor Musime. I'm a wildlife veterinarian working with Uganda Wildlife Authority, deployed at the Uganda Wildlife Conservation Education Center Conservation Area in Entebbe, also popularly known as Entebbe Zoo. Pangolins are those species that are highly endangered in Uganda, and this is mostly because of the illicit trade. People are dealing in pangolin parts, for example, the scales and even sometimes the flesh. And they think that some of these parts actually have unique healing abilities, though there is no research that has actually confirmed that. And that is their biggest threat at the moment. UWEC, specifically at the hospital here, we receive pangolins a lot, and they come in quite a number of situations. Most of them actually come in when they are wounded, because these traffickers, because these smugglers, these poachers actually do not care about animal welfare, so they contain them in very, very, very small containers, and as a result they get injuries. Some of them actually captured by wire snares, and I would say more than 50%, more than 60% of these pangolins are captured by wire snares, and the cutting action of the wire snares actually cuts into the flesh, sometimes up to the bone, and leaving them with very, very deep lacerations and wounds. And if these wounds are not managed, if they are not cleaned, disinfected, debrided, or even repaired, these animals risk getting into septicemic shock or even septicemia. Yeah, so at the moment we have 2 pangolins, a mother and a young one, that were brought from Makishon Falls by a team from Makishon Falls National Park Conservation Area. And one came in with an injury, with actually 2 injuries, one on the left hind limb and the other on the right hind limb. And these injuries can only be attributed to wire snares because the wounds were deep to the bone. As at the hospital, we've done the necessary medical and maybe surgical interventions to see that these animals survive. The young one was unharmed, but because of because of the nature of that altruistic bond with the mother, it stuck to the mother. That's how maybe the captors were able to pick both the mother and the young one. At the moment, the good progress we have is these pangolins are on a certain diet of termites, a number of ants, and also complemented or supplemented with mealworms. And the response is really, really good. In the past, it has not been so easy. We've had to move around with these pangolins in the night to make sure that they feed around ant hills and places of the like. So at the moment, we have the mealworms, we have some termites, and we try to simulate that natural feeding behavior. And the response at the moment is very, very good. Most importantly, we would want to release these animals back to the natural wild where they actually belong. We would not want to hold on to them in captivity, but in the future we might actually have prospects. But at the moment, we want to do what is good by the animal and then give it a chance back in the natural wild.